In 2021, the Arizona Cardinals got off to a blazing 7-0 start before ending up at 10-2. Kyler Murray was an MVP candidate, Cliff Kingsbury was a Coach of the Year candidate, and the Arizona Cardinals were a Super Bowl contender. However, let's get started with their quarterback situation. Kyler Murray is still suffering from his ACL injury, and he won't be back until around Week 8, so they're going to have Colt McCoy starting in his place. Colt McCoy went 1-2 with them last year, and I don't expect him to win many games with them this year. If for some reason Colt McCoy plays really bad or he gets hurt, they have rookie quarterback Clayton Tune, who they drafted in the 5th round from Houston. The running back room isn't really impressive either. They still have James Conner, who's still very solid, but everyone else, Corey Clement, the only reason I know of him is because he was a pretty good Wisconsin running back. I don't know who Keontae Ingram is, so they really don't have any solid running back 2 option. The wide receiver room isn't good either. Marquise Brown and Rondale Moore are okay. They can progress, but everyone else, I don't really see a whole lot of talent there. The team and wide receiver room would be a lot more impressive if they still had DeAndre Hopkins, who they cut, I think last week or something. I honestly forgot, but they cut him. He had been in trade rumors a lot, but there was, for some reason, no options. They weren't willing to trade him, and they just straight up cut him. Zach Ertz is their starting tight end right now. He's getting up there in age, though, so the production is going to go down. Trey McBride, I think we could see a lot of progress from him. He's not up there in tight end, but I think he's a pretty solid asset for this team. The offensive line is alright. DJ Humphries made a Pro Bowl a few years ago, but I think the Cardinals made a home run in the draft with Paris Johnson. Over the last few years, Kyler Murray has said that the Cardinals need to draft a offensive lineman, and now that they finally got it, this is very good for the Cardinals. But it's still going to be bad. They're still going to suck. Let's cut to the defense, and the first players I want to mention are Zaven Collins and Isaiah Simmons. Both guys are still young, and there is still time to progress, but so far they haven't really lived up to expectations. Marco Wilson is another young guy, but unlike those other two, he wasn't drafted in the 1st round, but I think for a non-first round pick, he's kind of done pretty well, so you never know. Marco Wilson could also have a breakout season. BJ Ojulari, who is the brother of Azeez Ojulari of the Giants, was their 2nd round draft pick, and you never know what he could turn out to be. Their best defensive player, who might be the best player on the team, is Budda Baker, but I've heard trade rumors over the last few weeks and the last few months, so you never know. Before the season or midway through the season, he could be out of Arizona altogether. Outside of Budda Baker, really, this defense is not impressive at all. I know I was talking about those guys, but so far through their career, they haven't really done much for the Cardinals. They lost their starting cornerback Byron Murphy during the offseason, and he was another pretty solid guy for them, not Budda Baker level, but they did lose him, and he was a key factor to the defense. So what did we learn today? The Cardinals suck. They don't have a good roster. They've lost everything pretty much. And, well, they're just not going to be good in 2023. And who knows? Maybe the Cardinals are tanking. Maybe they want a special quarterback in the 2024 NFL draft. And they want to go away from Kyler Murray. Who knows?